So it also uses, just as basically any Paladin deck does, it uses the Muster for Battle as well as Quartermaster. So you definitely want to get early game. Obviously, in every situation, you want to get something like this. Preferably, you want to get Coghammer and what's it called? I don't know why he would do that. That was a really bad move because there's a possibility that he could get coin. But in most hands, you want to get the I forget what the can't attack guy, because there's not really much that you can do about that. You can't silence it, or I mean, no one's going to silence it, obviously, because then you can attack. No one's really going to destroy it because it can attack, and then you can taunt it up, and then either they silence it, or they waste some precious young moolah baby on that shit. So this has been going pretty well. I don't think this guy is very good. This is like not the best hand for a priest, although it may seem like it. Just because there's a lot of things that he can do to counter this. Like, I can't really use Sledge because he's at 4 mana, and he would be able to take it. So here, we're gonna do this. Wow, that's so... So yeah, that kind of sucks. I just lost all that stuff. That sucks. I actually could have kept... I could have kept my, my little hammer thing or whatever it was. So that's kind of ass. But, whatever. I don't know why he used that. Here... we are just going to sword up, coin, mass, shield guy. Whoops. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. So this is usually a pretty slow game just because you have a lot of healing. You have a lot of taunt. You don't have massive creatures until it gets into later game. See here, we're just going to use equality on this just because that's pretty important. We don't want him to get anything for less unless we can get something else in a second. No, actually we're not going to use equality, we're just going to go like this. And then this way, if he steals this and does this, he doesn't kill anything, he's just taking off my Divine Shield, which is not... He's not going to do that, unless he's an idiot. In which case, this game is already won. Okay, that was a really shitty play as well. So now we got that Coghammer. We're gonna try and wait until we can do a little something with that. At this point, we can use this just to keep up tempo, make him a little scared. We don't want to use another one of these. It's useless. Just gonna use death. That's good. So this is basically just getting the most out of every card in this deck. This kind of sucks because he can still use Shadow Madness and take out my shield dude. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that was probably the shittiest play I've seen in a very long time. He just wasted both of his deaths in one turn. I don't even think that this is a good example of the use of this deck just because this guy is literally retarded. So now we can just use Tyrion willy-nilly because we know that he can't kill it. We also have equality, so if he ends up taking Tyrion, it doesn't matter. But he's only at 9 mana, so he can't. And there we go. So that's basically how you play this deck. So we kind of been having a losing streak with this deck, which kind of sucks. This is a kind of shitty matchup. We're actually going to get rid of True Silver because we really want to get Coghammer and Ancient Watcher out. which didn't work, but we do have the Quartermaster Muster for battle combo, which is pretty good. And we do have Shielded Mini-Bot, which is also good, so we can get little people. Yeah, so we're gonna get some little people out. Okay, that's not bad. Whatever. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a little bit of music. Hopefully I don't get sued for using this song, but it's a really good song. Oh, that's a commercial. So right now we're waiting for him to make a decision, which is quite possibly the most difficult thing in this game. Making decisions usually results in bad decisions, which results in loss of game. Okay, so right now, I think we scared him since we're playing Paladin, and Rogue is a little bit more squishy than Paladin, as we have been able to see in previous things like fucking World of Warcraft. Paladin always beat Rogue, so he's probably a little bit startled. And that's basically how it's done.